Thank you guys for being here today. The intentions of me speaking here are to inform you all about issues that occur within my involvement at Penn State and to suggest possible solutions to them. From the Penn State admissions website, Penn State enrolls a total of 99,000 undergraduate students. 46,000 of them are at main campus, and with thousands of clubs, intramurals, and other ways to get involved, everyone is sure to find some issues of some sort. My freshman year at Penn State, I decided that getting a job would be a good idea. This way in my free time, I could be working and saving up money for the summer. I ended up applying to many jobs and got hired at campus dining, and I choose to work at East Dining Halls because I lived at East my freshman year, and I still work here today. And since then, I've got lots of experience, and I've been promoted to a crew leader. Currently, there are issues present, and many others face working here. I'll tell you about the issues that I face here and possible solutions to these issues in the order of the divide between black hats, crew leaders, and managers, and the lack of communication between everyone. Taking breaks and eating food on the clock, and our pay versus other Penn State students' employee pays. At Penn State Dining, there are essentially 3 ranks of workers. Your normal workers, who we call black hats because they wear black hats. Crew leaders, who are in charge of black hats on the shift and the station being ran. And managers, who oversee all operations and workers in the dining hall. What I've noticed is that black hats will always gossip and befriend each other, as well as crew leaders, other crew leaders, and same with the managers. Everyone seems to stick to their own group. The main divide, though, is between all student workers and the managers. This can sometimes lead to inefficiency, lack of communication, and what seems to be certain people singled out. Often managers will tell each of us something different about how something should be done. So like changing the milk, they'll tell us a different way how it's supposed to be done, and it just ends up confused. Possible solution to this communication issue is for all managers to go over with each other how everything should be done, so they're all on the same page and they can like relay the message better to us. Possibly monthly meetings amongst one another. It's also possible to have monthly meeting or social events outside of work with all the workers of the dining hall, so the divide can close and we can all be more friendly and close with one another. My second issue is regarding taking breaks and eating on the clock. According to the labor laws in Pennsylvania, there's no requirement to give breaks of any kind. It used to be a 30-minute one for every 6 to 8 hours of work, and many states still follow this. Some states require a 10-minute rest break every 4 hours, and the fact that we don't have a requirement seems kind of brutal, especially with my 8-hour shifts where we don't get any breaks of any kind. And I think there should be. Every job I've ever had offers me a break, but working here we never receive breaks of any sort. Often we'll work shifts that are 5 to 8 hours, and it's all continuous non-stop work. These shifts can often run from 4 o'clock to 10ish. Before and after our shift, all the places are closed and we have no options for food. We used to eat food that we end up composting, but we are no longer allowed to do that. And this to me and many people is a huge issue. My first solution is to offer quick 15-minute breaks every 4 hours. This way we can take a break one at a time, get some rest, get some water, and even eat. Another solution is to allow us to save ourselves some food before we close down a station and pay for what we eat when our shift is over. And my last solution is to allow us to continue to eat the food we end up composting, because many of us still do this anyway, including myself, and I'll continue to allow the employees on my station to eat it as well. My last issue is regarding our pay and other Penn State employees' pay. According to the labor law website, the minimum wage in Pennsylvania is $7.25 an hour. At all dining campuses, you start out at $9 an hour with 50-cent raises every few months, and it's pretty generous. That many students make up close to $20 an hour this senior year. I'm at $17 an hour right now with my promoted position. And this is great for us, but it's an issue that many other workers at Penn State do not make as much as we do. Workers at the creamery and sporting events only make $8 an hour with no raises. And as students who work in the library and offices can even make less than that. It seems unfair, and many of them voice their frustrations about it. The best solution here is to start everyone at a fair wage, such as $9 an hour, and take away raises we get so often, or even lower the raises to 25 cents. This way all student employees for Penn State will make the same and have the same raise opportunities. So in conclusion, working at the dining hall is overall a great job, and I'm happy to have it. Any job has its issues, and that's okay. We're all human, and we all have our own issues to work out. The issues surrounding my place of work include the divide between the promoted workers, lack of communication, pay, and breaks. The solutions I talk about include offering breaks, offer meetings and social gatherings among the workers, and adjusting pay. These solutions I discussed are reasonable, and I think that if implemented, they can make working here a better experience for everyone. I encourage you all to think about any issues you deal with in life. They could be personal issues amongst family or friends, issues in your job or school, or bigger issues that affect the whole world. Think about issues that matter to you and brainstorm possible solutions to them, maybe even discuss solutions with others. As always, I'll leave you all with a quote to think about, and this one comes from Goodreads.com by Walter Scott. We are like the herb which flourishes most when trampled upon. It's important to remember any issues we face help shape who we are and make us stronger. Thank you all for your time today. Have a great evening.